And how long you have been doing this?
Since 2010.
So what do you think, like as a beginner, like what is the thing that we should do to
I
practice
think it's
or
your mindset. It's your mindset, nothing else. It is all in your
Mhm.
mind. There is actually nothing like it. And put in your mind that if somebody is going to judge me, it is their problem, not my problem. Level, do something to keep yourself mentally healthy. And for me, like talking to myself works for me with my nature because I was an introvert, outright introvert.
also?
Now I am 58. So I have no. First, you need to analyze your weak points and strong points. My name is Sheila. I am based in Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
for
actually, I have one
yeah.
of my friend. One of my friend are also from there. I
Oh,
have one of my friend. Yeah, he's also same for Coimbatore.
Coimbatore. Okay.
Mm.
The past, say, 14 years, I'm into teaching written and spoken Hindi to all age groups.
Oh, okay. In Hindi, I mean, you are teaching Hindi. Oh, that's good. That's good. And
Thing before that, but then I left my job and I got into this full time. I take classes from home.
mm, that's good. Good.
Yeah.
And how long you have been doing this?
Since 2010.
Oh, it's long
Huh.
time. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a long time. I just started. If I tell you about me, so we are meeting for the first time, so it would be better. So my name is Rahul, and I'm from Jaipur, in Rajasthan. And this year I have completed my graduation, and I did several jobs when I was pursuing my graduation. So I did, and my last job was as a teacher. So I did it for just 1 year, and I was teaching science in a private school. So I did it, and this year I quit my old jobs. I quit my job and I start focusing to learn this language because I gave an interview, in this year, and there I got rejected due to my poor communication in English. So I thought that I should learn this language, and then let's see what happens. So now I'm making content also on YouTube. So my channel is growing in a good way. So I got monetized yesterday. Before yesterday, I got monetized. So let's see what happened.
Yeah. Slow and steady is always the best.
Hmm. Yeah,
Isn't
right.
it? Yeah.
Uh,
What did you do your graduation in?
I did BSc, Bachelor in Science.
Majoring?
Hmm?
Which subject?
My major was like chemistry, botany, and zoology.
I'm not a science person.
So what you
I
did?
I did my PG in sociology,
Okay.
and I started off my career as a lecturer. Then I left that and I got into market research. So I was in the field of market research for quite some time, say around 13 years plus. Then then I got into this.
Hmm.
Came back to my own
That's good,
teaching.
but your English is quite good. So are you a native speaker? Like you are talking in English regular or
Uh,
like?
yeah, that's because one is I've learned from childhood, and two I've had work environment where I need to speak in English. So
Mm-hmm.
that's how, yeah.
That's
And
good.
like talking to students who come to me, so that also happens in English mostly. So
Mm.
and
As I
above
said,
all, I talk to myself in English.
yeah, that's good.
Yeah, on a daily basis, yeah.
Oh,
Just
that's
to be,
good. So,
yeah.
mm-hmm. So, what are you doing like throughout the day to practices and all these things, whether it is about in Hindi or English, whatever, like.
Throughout the day, I have my classes. I have different sessions, so I am like quite tied up. Mm,
Mm. So you are
yeah,
taking
yeah,
sessions
yeah.
for students.
Yes, yes. Not only students. Like in the morning, it is I have an early morning batch. There, students come around 10 o'clock. It is housewives who come. So I have a mixed, bag of students, varying, all age groups. So that is very interesting and it keeps me going. Plus, I'm
Mm.
a also. So all the more, Sone pe suhaga. What else
Yeah,
you want?
yeah, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
And like, when did you start? I mean, taking these kind of classes in Hindi? Like,
I told 2010. Since 2010.
okay, so you have been doing the same work. Okay, same thing,
Yeah. Yeah.
teaching. Oh,
Yeah. But
it's
it's not monotonous or it's not mundane for me. Why? Because the audience is different. So my way of teaching also differs. I have to cater to the person who is sitting opposite to me. There is no one fixed format. Suppose if it is Rahul, then I have to cater to Rahul's needs and requirements. With somebody else, a housewife, then I'll have to make her understand in her own way. So it's
mm,
interesting, and you get to learn, and you get to interact with so many people. So that gives you that like satisfaction, and if you are that kind of a person, so
yeah,
it's really nice.
yeah, right. Actually, I should wear my specs. So usually I'm wearing, but not like I forget to. So that's good. That's good. And what about your family and all these
Yeah,
things?
we are a very small family, three of us: my husband, my son, and I. My husband is a mechanical engineer by profession. He is a self-employed professional. My son is also an engineer. He is employed in Amazon Web Services. So right now he is in Bangalore.
Okay, that's
He
good.
comes home for the weekend, or maybe once in 2 weekends, once in 15 days. That's it.
That's good. That's good. And I'm learning English, so I would like to ask you something about, like, sometimes I'm learning this language, and sometimes I feel more good, like I can easily speak, and at the same time, sometimes I am feeling that what's wrong with me, like why I'm not using the right words. I'm forgetting my words. So what do you think? Like, as a beginner, like, what is the thing that we should do to
I
practice,
think it's
or?
your mindset. It's your mindset, nothing else. It is all in your
Mhm.
mind. There is actually nothing like it. Maybe it
Mm.
is to do with your mood. When your mood is good, everything seems nice to you, correct? When your mood is
Yeah.
not so good, even something that you like very much will not give you happiness because you are feeling low that day. So take away that mindset that like I'm feeling low, or my today I'm not in a good mood. So approach it like as a task, because you have to learn it and do it that way. So then it won't happen. And never ever
Mhm.
think maybe it is happening, because sometimes some people feel that depending on the opposite person. Suppose the opposite person who you are speaking to, if he or she is a very good speaker, so sometimes you tend to get bogged down. That is natural. It happens. I don't know with you, but many of them say that. Irrespective of all that,
Yeah,
you have
yeah,
to
it's happening.
uh, keep at your own pace, and
Mm.
it's your mindset, and put in your mind that if somebody is going to judge me, it is their problem, not my problem. I have carved a
Yeah.
path for myself. I am going to walk on that path, no matter what obstacles come. Suppose
Mm.
there is a hurdle, then I'll have to jump over it. Then I'll have to do the jumping, isn't it? That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. It is. Yeah,
Uh,
that's a good thing. And mindset is good. Like, everything is depend on our mindset. Like, how we are pretending ourselves, how we perceive ourselves, that who you are. It's important. And also, you said that it's also about mood. So today, I didn't want to take sessions, but I did. I took so many sessions, but that's why I felt not good. In the morning, I took I think 2 or 3 sessions with YouTubers or all people. So that time I was not feeling good, but I did. So that's why I think I faced this thing. So
then the
this is.
best when you're not good, when you're not see, if you're having a health issue, that is something different. You need to take rest. But if it's only to do with the mind, then it's my opinion that you go out, all out. Then what will happen is your mindset will change. You won't be in that gloomy mindset. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, yeah. In the evening, I also took one session, and that time I was feeling good. Like, so it
Ah,
depends on. And I'm
correct.
also I feel that don't follow your mood, follow your goals. Like, what you want to do. I think this is also a good thing.
It's nothing. You tell it to yourself that today I'm not feeling good. What is mood? It's nothing, actually. That mood cannot control you, isn't it? You are the one who
Mhm.
sets up, not the mood. Yeah.
You're right. It's all about our thoughts. Like, what we are
Correct.
thinking about us.
Correct. Correct.
That's good. So what about? I mean, we should do some, mindset things for mental health. So, like visualization, meditation, breathing exercises. So, what do you think about it?
Yeah, yeah. I know, like it depends from individual to individual, whatever suits a person. Not necessarily that something that suits me may suit you also, isn't it? Because our timings may be different. My free time
Mm.
or weekend, it may vary from person to person. So based on your comfort level, do something to keep yourself mentally healthy. And for me, like talking to myself works for me because that's how I've been doing for now, years. I talk to myself. I'm not bothered. Like even if somebody hurts, so what? I talk to myself, Sheila, we have to do this today in English. Huh? I'm telling you in English.
In English, yeah.
It's, bold, underline, bold, italics in English.
That's good.
Talk my plan, everything. Today I need to speak to my cousin. She said she'll call me at 9:30. Okay, I'm going to talk to her this. वहीं पे मेरा पूरा plan हो गया. Now I know. So when she calls, I don't need to look. I've already planned and put it aside in my mind. So next what? Okay, today I'm going to do this, or I need to speak to a person. I need to cook this. ये सारा मेरा पहले दिन का plan. So what happens is
Mhm.
next day when you get up, you feel energetic because
Yeah,
there is.
yeah,
So you start thinking on that plan.
yeah.
Till
That's
it becomes a habit, you need to work on it. Once it becomes a habit, then automatically your mind will, like go in that direction.
that's good.
This
That's
is my
good.
experience.
Yeah, and you have good experience, like you more
Yeah.
age than me,
That's
so
how
I.
I have like yeah, that's how I have faced my challenges in life. And
Hmm. So, what about your
job, what I was doing when I joined market research, it was so in contrast with my nature. I was an introvert, outright introvert. Now, if I tell people, nobody will believe. And
Hmm.
to market research where I had to go out, meet people, take interviews, make people talk. So it was
Yeah,
so
right,
against
right.
nature. So then I had to get out of my comfort zone because that time that was the need of the hour for me. I needed the job, I needed that money more so. So then I
Hmm.
will change myself. So I had to come out of my comfort zone. But I feel good that I did that. That's what has made me the person that I am today.
Yeah, right. You're right, actually. So what is your key points? Like, what is the points or what is the topics that you would like to speak about? Like, everybody
Any
has their
religion and politics.
religion. Okay, okay, that's
Except
good.
religion and politics, anything is fine.
And yeah. And what was your subjects when you were studying?
My subject was sociology. I have
Sociology.
studied in my graduation. I have studied history, sociology, political science,
Okay.
English. Yeah.
So okay, when did you completed your graduation? Like, when
I
did
did
you
my
complete it?
completed my PG in somewhere in 90.
Oh, that's good. That's good. And after that, when I mean, if I ask you, like, when did you? I mean,
Yeah.
when did you do your first job?
Right now I'm 58. So I have no, like I don't have any qualms in sharing any of this information.
Yeah, but you have good experience, like in terms of so many youngsters are there. Yeah, so let's talk about like youngsters. So many youngsters are facing so many things with their belief system. They can't able to believe in themselves. They always thinking about other people's, and I mean they need to do so many things, but they can't. They feel that this is not me. I can't do this that. So what is the key point to be confident or to be an extrovert person to do all things?
See, first you need to, analyze your weak points and strong points. Strong points is fine. Weak points agar honge to then you need to work on it, on your weak points.
That's
Isn't
good.
it? Plus, there is nothing like I can't do. This is you are telling yourself again. I'm telling you are telling yourself. Nobody else has told you that you can't do. It is you who's stopping you. Nobody else. Change that mindset. Nothing positive. Read good books. Mix with good people. Have good friends. Main thing is having good friends. Because there's a saying, George Bernard Shaw, he said that show me your friends, I'll tell you who you are.
Yeah, that is the
That's
thing.
the importance of companionship. Yeah. So there should be a healthy discussion among friends, especially among youngsters, because they spend a lot of time with their friends. So if you have good friends, then you are sorted. Because they will, I mean, they'll definitely give you, either they'll give you good advice, or you will look at them and you will also get motivated.
And also, sometimes I'm also feeling that I'm learning this language, but I'm not having environments around. People are there who's surrounded,
Mm.
around me. So I sometimes I feel that when I go somewhere and start living with a person who's talking in English, that time I will become more. I mean, I will be fluent more faster. So this is also a thing, like.
Saying that, like if we don't have an environment, we need to create environment for ourselves. One is you can talk to yourself. Nobody's going to stop you. I mean,
Mhm.
it sounds very, like funny to somebody who's hearing, but it really works. If you
Yeah.
don't have anything else, I'm saying, and even if you have somebody, nobody's going to come to you at 6 o'clock in the morning to talk to you. You can do that, no? On your own, you can do that. I start off like that. When
Mm.
I do my morning task, I'm brushing my teeth, I'm using the restroom, then I make all my plans. क्योंकि वहां पे no disturbance. I sit and make my plans. Today, what do you need to do? Even I, to the extent that I even do the dialogue delivery, what I have to speak. Why? Just to be in touch.
That's a good thing.
So till
Yeah.
it becomes a habit and you start visualizing yourself like that. Nowadays, they call it as manifestation or whatever. In my, I used to call it visualization. So, like,
Yeah,
if
yeah,
I
I'm doing.
challenge, like if you have some important meeting or a challenging task, I visualize myself doing that, excelling in that, people, praising me. So that gives your brain a positive stroke. Your brain is like, fed positively, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm also doing, like, I know I have the idea about law of attraction and manifestations, how our thoughts are working. Like, if we have positive thought, that time we will attract more positive thoughts throughout the day. So this is good thing.
Self belief is very important. Self belief is very important. Your
Mm.
self belief should be so strong that the other person cannot waver that belief. Only then you have a strong self belief and you are a strong person. If I am able to, like bring down your self belief, that means you are not a strong person because I am able to easily, hurt you. It should not be that
Mm.
you strong enough. Yeah.
Yeah, and this is the only way. Like, self talk is the most important thing. What we are talking.
So, and you can always listen. Listening is also good. Listening
Mm.
works. And it depends, but it depends from person to person. I listen throughout, like I don't watch video, but I listen to it because even when I'm working, if I like something, I listen repeatedly because sometimes, what happens, I like Sudha Murthy's talks. She's like, really, like I feel that she's
Inner
such a
peace.
beautiful woman. Yeah. Yeah. Every word of hers, must be, like savored, digested, swallowed. It's like that. So I just listen to it. So what happens is it is there. It is always there in your mind because you listen to
Mm.
it every day. So then it comes to you when you use, that, oh, I heard this word that day. Not only the word, along with the sentence or with the phrase, then it is easier to use it. That's how I believe in. Instead of, we should learn words, but sometimes what happens is when you know so many words, the context may vary. One
Mm.
one context, same meaning, but it may not suit another context. So then now you will have to spend time deciding in which context to use and in which context not to use, isn't it?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
If
Right.
the person is talking, you will say, "Arey, you didn't speak to me in that context. Otherwise, I would have used that word." Doesn't
Yes.
happen. Okay.
Yes.
So listen with the phrases or clauses or sentences, so you know that you can use that sentence itself.
Hmm.
That's how I teach even Hindi for the students. The students who learn Hindi, they are very poor in Hindi because here Hindi is not at all it's people are very poor in Hindi.
Everybody's talking Tamil, I think.
Yeah. Of
Yeah.
course, there are exceptions, but then exceptions. So I tell them that learn it with the like din mein raat ko. So you don't know the din mein, you have to put may or ko. You can't say din ko. So learn it like that. Din mein raat ko. So that's how I tell in English also, isn't it?
Yeah. So,
It's easy for
mm,
you to.
and
And then of course, you can do your own trial and error and chalk out
mm,
yourself. Yeah.
yeah, because I know that who I am and what my weakness and what good things and what bad things. So
Correct.
So it's all about
Listen,
analyze.
listen to others. You can take opinions, but no, analyze things and do what suits you best. You should not get, influenced easily by others. You can
Hmm.
listen to good
Yeah,
people, and form your own, you
and
know.
also yeah, I felt that what, we are so impatient sometimes. We are tracking our progress, on a day, like what I did today. So we should do it on weekly or monthly basis, like what I did in this month. So I think that time we will be more patient. I can say, like, patience
Yeah.
is important.
It doesn't matter even if you're tracking on a day, but don't be harsh on yourself.
Pressurize.
On yourself. Unless you have a goal looming at you and the time is running short. Then we need to do firefighting. Otherwise, be a little
That's good. So tell me, how did you learn Hindi?
India, because I was, though I'm a South Indian, I was born in Tamil Nadu, but my father was working in Madhya Pradesh. So I was raised in Madhya Pradesh.
MP.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I did my schooling in Maharashtra, my graduation and post graduation in Madhya Pradesh. So I'm a hybrid product. So that's what I picked up. But that has also helped me only.
Hmm. That's good. And from 2010, you continuously teaching students. That's so okay. You love teaching.
Yeah, I like teaching, because every day is a new challenge.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Boring at all. It's not boring.
Hmm.
I teach them as a concept. I teach them that, they should be able to visualize it, mind mapping, and then write. That's how I.
Yeah,
It's
mind mapping
not
is all.
like it's not like mugging up or like by hearting something. No, that doesn't work.
Hmm.
If you forget, the whole link is gone. But if you study, understand the concept and study and relate it to something and study, it will be there in your mind. And even when you're not able to get the whole thing, at least you will get some key points you can write and you will get some marks.
Yeah, you're right. And mind mapping is also important. Like sometimes I'm also writing script, so that time, whenever I make a video, that time that mind mapping, or all the key points is step by step is coming, like what I will speak after it. So that's a good thing. And
One word, you should be able to, do a mind map and, like make it into a tree kind of a thing. So that from that
hmm.
word flow so many other words and sentences or words or clauses or whatever, phrases. So that's how it should be. So that you can trace it back. Isn't it?
You're right. And so what you were doing right now, like before this class? You have a pencil, so what are you doing with pencil?
Oh, yeah. Okay. No, something if I like something suddenly strikes me, I note it down because I do a bit of writing. Now,
Mm.
earlier I was doing, but in between I had left. Now again, because what happens is it's just a fleeting thought. Sometimes you forget it. You will not know. So I just write it down. It's like, what do you call it? It's like putting it there. So then I know I have to expand on it.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
And we have, yeah, it's a kind of subconscious thing. Like we have a lot of things in our subconscious mind, and when we write, that time we can get more ideas about that. And sometimes we forget.
Writing. I just love writing.
So, what about reading?
Yeah.
You read books? So you have any?
Nowadays it has come down, but I was a voracious reader. Because of my time constraint. But still, I read magazine articles. Oh, I love articles and other contents in YouTube's. All that. And the newspaper, of course. If I don't read the newspaper, then I feel that the day is complete. Yeah.
Okay. So you read in English or?
Yeah, English newspaper and crossword puzzles. Oh, those are my favorites.
Yeah.
I tell so many people that if you want vocabulary or you need to know vocabulary, go in for crossword puzzles. Look at the clue and try to guess the word. Crossword puzzle. It's really interesting. It not only, improves your vocabulary, it also sharpens your mind.
And these kind of activities really helpful. You should do.
On a daily basis. Just to, it's like fastest finger first, KBC ka. It's just like that.
Yeah, right.
I am the only contender, and I content myself.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's good. And you are such an amazing person. I never thought that it would be in this way, but that's good. And you know, yeah, you are 54, like what you said. What's your age?
58, 57.
58. And your energy is, fantastic. Like, it's tremendous, I can say.
That's what
So, and I'm also learning English. I'm not that much good. So, I just started in June month, and I'm continuously doing it. And I'm also doing this thing that you said that, self talk is really important. So, I'm doing this. But sometimes I feel not that much good. So, it totally up to, on our mindset. So, I'll do it in a
when
more.
you're not feeling good, do it. Especially when you're not feeling good. It will lift
Hmm.
you.
Because yeah, when we take action, that time we will be more confident, or confident or everything. That's good.
Because we have been taught that always tackle the hardest one first.
Hmm.
The mindset.
It's a
That's it.
mindset.
Because you are fresh. So tackle the hardest one. So once you little bit your energy level goes down, then you will have the easier ones. It will be easy for you to finish.
Mm-hmm.
Vice versa, then your energy level will go down and the hardest one will be looming at you. And
So
then you
first we
not
should choose her. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that's what I believe in. That first,
Mhm.
take the hardest one.
That's good. That's good thing. It was great session, and I love to talk to you again. So let's
Sure,
see.
we can. Yeah, yeah. And thank you for sparing time. I have been troubling you for quite some time, I think.
Okay, okay. So are you? I mean, you are free at weekend.
No, any weekdays, this 9:30 only I'll be free. Because till
Hmm.
8 o'clock I'll have classes. Then after that dinner. So
Mm-hmm.
dinner having. Then after 9 I'm free.
So, what is your daily routine like when you wake up and everything?
At 4:30 a.m.
Four
My
thirty a.m.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. My first class starts at 5:30. 5:30 to 7 I have a batch. After that I
From
finish
where?
up
From
breakfast.
India? From India or other thing? From
Now
India?
home. Students come home.
5:30.
Yes, a.m.
Sorry. That's
Most
good.
early risers, yeah. And students now. So they are all, like 11, 12 students. So they anyhow they have to get up early.
Mm-hmm.
College
And,
students or some who's doing some competitive exam, they come early in the morning.
and after that?
After that, I do my kitchen work, my breakfast, my lunch, everything I prepare, and then 10 o'clock I have another session, 10 to 11:30. That is 1.5 hour session.
Mm-hmm.
By the time the women go out, these women they go out only by 11:45. I'll have to tell them go come back tomorrow because for them it's a platform to meet everybody. They get the chance to get out of the house. You know,
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
yeah. So,
That's the thing.
uh,
And
so
and
everything happens.
and what about your you have single child? I think you said.
Yeah, only one son. Yes.
Mhm. So you are living with your husband.
Yeah.
So you have to make food for just for your husband and for you.
Yeah, all the household work, yes, of course, because I don't have any maid, because I don't need a maid. We are all three,
Mm.
so we don't need a maid. Plus, I am not used to the maid mentality. My mentality is also not such. So,
To buy your own.
but yeah, we prefer doing it ourselves. It's also a kind of exercise. So,
Mm.
yeah, good. And my husband
That's
helps me out. Both of us share the housework. That's it.
mm-hmm. That's good thing. That's good.
I get charged for all these, and I love this thing. What I'm doing, I love it. I love talking to people. I love interacting, speaking. I
That's why
believe that
we have energy.
yes, you grow when only when like you can only grow with others. When you help others also grow, that's when you grow. You can't grow single-handed.
Hmm. So
That
you have
is,
any other? Yeah, yeah. You have any goals in your life? Like, what do you want to be?
I want to be better version of myself every day.
Right. Okay,
That's it.
that's good.
And how much ever possible, like if I'm able to help people, something, even
Mm-hmm.
1%, then I'll be happy. And some amount of charity also I like to do. Whatever is, within my capability.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's good. That's a
Live and
good thing.
let live and let live. That's my goal.
Definitely.
खुश
Good,
रहो,
good.
खुश रहो, भी खुश रखो. That's it. So your
Mm.
environment is positive overall. You know. So if your environment is positive, then it's a good thing, no?
It's yeah, it is everything. I think the environment is everything. We are consuming so many content, so many information throughout the day,
Correct.
and that will become our thoughts. What we will think. So totally up to our
Easily mingle with
information.
my groups. I have no problem in mingling with all
Mm.
unless the other person has if they have any problem, I don't know, but I as such have no problem.
Yeah, good, good, good. That's,
That's
I think it's enough. So we will do
yeah,
it again
sure, sure,
because
sure.
I found.
All the very best for your journey.
Yeah,
Bye.
thanks. Bye. Good night.